Hi, it's Faye. As I said in my last little room tour, my partner and I moved in together and we have a beautiful room with his family. And I would like to show it to you guys because it's pretty and I like to share my pretty things with the world. You're welcome. I am very blessed to have a home and I'm very blessed to have a home filled with love with my partner and I, where we can create little treasures like songs and music and art together. Or we can just hang out and do nothing and enjoy our pretty little room. This is also where I get creative and do my little outfits. So, yeah, let's get into the room tour of our fairy grunge, whimsigoth kind of witchy little room. So this is what you see when you this is what you see when you walk in. You see Freya on the bed and our tapestries, our gallery wall. I'll give you like a quick little overview first. Here's our TV and such. Little kitty food bowls, hamper obviously, guitar because my partner is an amazing musician and I love to encourage them to play more. But yeah, here's like a little overview. And then this is our closet, which is on the other side, and there's the door. But yeah, this is also a pretty cool part of the room. This wall is blank since we're leaving that up for him to hang more guitars, but let's get into it. Also, here's little Luna. Meow. So let's start with the bed. First is Freya, who loves to watch the birdies outside the window. She's currently sitting on my journal, and we have a bunch of pillows because I'm disabled and need a lot of support. But first we have this purple tapestry. I thrifted all three of the fabrics you see up there and the garland. And then I have a cute little postcard from my grandma from when she went to Paris. A decorative little thingy that actually came off one of my shirts. And then a little even star necklace from Lord of the Rings. And a Mazzy Star poster. And then on the windowsill is, oh, hi. On the windowsill is this little art collage I made about how I want the world to be. And then an incense burner, which we don't use because we don't burn incense in this house. But I also have a little precious moments and a little fairy. Isn't that so cutesy? Here goes Freya onto her little adventure to her cave. And then if we go to the left, there's an altar for Freya. My partner and I have been worshiping her together, which is so cool and amazing, and it's been great. And here's some little things I have on here. I have some crystals, a cat skull candle, uh, a candle with the creativity rune on it, and an Obi-Wan candle that looks like Jesus, so it's silly Billy. A dragon incense burner for cones. Here's our offerings and such for Freya. We have cat whiskers and little memorabilia from just us being in love. And we have some rosemary on the back too. And then I wrote that little Freya lettering because I thought it was pretty. And then that lamp I thrifted. And the picture right there is from my great grandmother. That statue is for Freya, of course. If you look closely under the candle, oh, if you look behind the candle, there's two little kitties. And then my partner got me these flowers today, actually, because it's our anniversary date today. We love each other a lot. And then some candles, some Freya things we have ritualistically on Fridays. And my grandpa's book back there, runes, a lot of cool things on here. And then this is one of our the other half of our collage wall. I can't remember what they're called right now, but we have this little fairy, little candle holder, an Ewok, this picture from my partner's family, this fan from my partner's family, and that map from my partner. They brought that over for decor. And then I also have the little May the Courts Be With You sign. We both love Star Wars and are witchy, so that's pretty cool. And then we have this everlasting embalming fluid poster, which actually comes from Evangeline's. That's a store in Sacramento, but is currently closed, sadly. Then right here, I have one of my favorite paintings of all time, Midsummer Eve, little fairy postcard. And that's the castle my mom actually drew in high school. And then we have my partner's necklaces, some little spells, fairies, um, some side witchy stuff, and some stones that came from a candle. Also, look at this cutie little baby sleeping in the cutie little baby crib thingy. We also have The Princess Bride because that is my favorite book, and my partner's currently reading it. And we also have that cute little box. I thrifted that a while ago, and it's super cutesy wootsy. Has like I think it has some crystals and other gems in there. My partner and I both also like rocks. And then I have this fake weapon, because it's my grandma's best friend who was bleh, she's a hoarder, and she just gave it to my grandma, and my grandma was like, I don't know what to do with this, and I was like, that's pretty badass, so I'll take it. And then we also have this little section. We'll get to the posters, but we have my jewelry box, some room sprays for when we have a stinky litter box, because we do have a litter box in here. Um, a cool little piece of wood. My partner and I both just appreciate little nature things like that. And then I have some jewelry I'm working on in that little dish. And also have a little candle spell over here. And then this is where our cat's food is. We have Luna and Freya. And we also gave them two pictures right here by one of the artists at the haunted house I volunteer for. And we basically just wanted to like give them a little kitchen and a little decoration for their little feeding spot. So there's that. And above the TV, we have this George Harrison poster. I don't even really like love George Harrison as much as I used to. I do love him and his music, but I especially loved him as a person. And I just like to have this poster as a reminder to stay connected with my spiritual self. Because if you know anything about Mr. George Harrison, it was that he was spiritual. I also have this Mazzy Star poster, some flowers my partner got me. We dried them because they're pretty and we want to keep them forever. System of a Down album cover. We both love System. A little spell my cousin got me. And the moon pillow, the iconic moon pillow. I love this thing. Oh, we also put a little bow on top of the TV so that it's cute. And then over here on the other side of the door, we have this Che Guevara poster. I think it's actually written in Turkish, but it's just cool. So we got it. Little mirror I thrifted a while ago. Sting from Lord of the Rings. Little dagger my mom got me a while ago. And this tarot poster. Lord of the Rings lanyard with Yoda, Lego Yoda, and Arwen from Lord of the Rings. My partner and I both also love tarot and Star Wars and Lego Star Wars. And then over to the left, we have some garland and some crystals and some lace hung up just to decorate our closet a little bit, which is here. And if you look under, over here is also my partner's guitar, and there's some shelves we'll get into over there. We have our shoes down here, but we also have our CDs, tarot, pictures, old journals, all sorts of treasures up here. And oh, and our Lord of the Rings and Tolkien books in general. And that's a little affirmation jar my mama gave me. She made for me actually. And here's some two little fairies kissing. Oh, and that's my partner's lightsaber. Yes, we both have a lightsaber each. And also a really cool thing I have that you can't really see too well is Fruza Balk's signature, Nancy from the Craft. And I have some really cool things in here actually. Some crystals, precious moments, fairies. And then to the left again, we have my candle warmer that is currently out of a light bulb, a little birdhouse we have yet to put up, and this beautiful collage that I got from a store in Santa Cruz. We also have my witchy journal where I scribe all my witchy thoughts. And then my old journal, I just think is so pretty. Candle and dinosaur because we found it and our cats like it. And then our little mirror. And here's some other stuff on the window. So we have a Norse rune pendulum board, a portrait of Marilyn. I love, love, love Marilyn. And then a little jewelry box with some ponytail holders, guitar picks, and other hair thingies. And then right under this beautiful desk my partner's family gave us, we have cats. And we also have my little makeup section. I have to do it on the ground until we get a chair. There's a little I Heart Star Wars sticker. We heart Star Wars. Okay, and that's me in my partner's bedroom. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what your favorite part of my room is. My partner and I both really love our altar for Freya and our cats, of course, which are always the best part of any home is the cats. Do do not debate me on this. So yeah, all my social media is Earfay Princess on TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and here on YouTube. So yeah, thanks for checking out my room with me. Love you. Bye.